Hello, 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 and welcome to the Rumble and Roar podcast. I'm your host, Lenoria, and with me today, guys, is no stranger to me. She's dear to my heart. I love her, love her, love her. This is Jade.
Hi.
And because she's such a dear friend of mine, we're going to sit back and we're going to just talk like we are in the den. And we're just going to bring you guys along. And if you would like to DM us and tell us what you feel about some of these questions and our answers, it is just our opinion. It doesn't make it right. It just make it our opinions. Okay. What I did was a survey, guys. The name of our show today is Dating Today. How is it dating today? Now, I can't answer that. I have another guest who's out of the camera, but she's gonna give her input as well. And these two can actually tell you how it is dating today. However, I can't tell you that because I haven't dated in, let me see, next month will be 31 years of married. I married him a year before, so that's 32. I haven't dated someone else or even been out there in the game in about 32, 33 years. But I can tell you old school stuff, but the new school stuff, I wanna know what's going on because everybody, you know what? Why do people say everybody? It's just something to say. But a lot of people, when they're talking about their just dating now, you know, it is just nothing nice, Jade. Right. It's nothing nice. So with that said, guys, that's what we're gonna do today. But I need to stop right now and say Happy New Year. Okay, yes, it is January 26th, 2025. However, I have not said Happy New Year to my guests and my people. So I'm saying Happy New Year. I hope the year has started out really grand for you. As my mother would say, if you can January and February, you can March on through. Let's just make let's just make this year a year to remember. So let's just let's start. What I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna do different. It's not like I'm gonna we're just, like I said, we're just gonna talk and I'm just gonna read some of the things. I have some things recorded where we went into the job place, you know, some people took their phones for me and asked people how was it dating, and they were very, very honest, candid. They told it the way they felt. And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna insert, and some of the things I ask people, just send me questions to ask people. So y'all gotta help me out with this. And then I'll try to put my 2 cents in, but it's not gonna too much matter right now because I am like, let's say I'm on Mars and you guys are on Earth because I don't know nothing about dating right now, not today. But it says, it shows that the lack of nonverbal communication in today's dating world is what caused this fear of commitment and the ability to appreciate the person in front of you. So what they're saying is the lack of nonverbal communication is the problem. You know, and I feel that way too because see, I'm old school. It was like back in the day.
You got to talk to people back in the day. Yes. Social media.
Yes, right. We didn't have social media. You're right. And that's a problem to me, but I'm old school, guys. Oh, I don't keep saying that. No.
You vintage.
Thank you. Vintage in season.
Period.
Yes. Okay, guys, this is the first question. Is dating today, in your opinion, harder than ever before? Is it harder? And when I say before, I can't say harder than my before because they don't go way back like that. But
when we were like younger?
Right, when you were younger, was it like 5 years or 6 years ago or even 10? And you probably was really young then. But is it just totally different?
I think it's because we're like grown and we've developed because it wasn't that hard back then because you were young and dumb. You know?
Right.
Now we're grown and it's like, a lot of the things that flew ain't gonna fly now.
Right.
And you ain't just gonna be able to do that with me. So, I think it's not hard. It's only harder because you gotta sift through the bullshit. It's just like,
she's so grown.
I know.
Stop talking.
Guys, I told y'all we're family. We're family. And she can't believe somebody is grown up in here, but she is. So what do you think? Do you think it's harder now?
I think it's difficult because I feel like all the dynamic in the world right now, I feel like is men versus women.
Versus them?
Versus women. Like,
That's
I
sad
feel
as-
like men are in competition with women right now. And women are finally realizing, like, you don't need no man for real. You don't need a man. But if you want a man, it's cute to have one if you're doing what I expect you to do. But I'm not just going to put up with anything because I want a man. You know what I mean? And I feel like the times have changed. Women have evolved.
Oh, yeah.
Men are, social media has conditioned women and men to believe that we should be against each other, and really we need each other, but it takes a real one to know a real one. So
Right.
when you find a real one, keep that real one. Feel
Period.
me?
Period. Okay, what is your idea of a first date? How should a first date go? I can join in on this one, guys. Let me see. Goodness, what is my idea of a first date? Mine is simple. I mean, you can take me, of course, you know, a dinner. Back in the day, we did dinner and a movie. This day, right now, I like dinner. I don't do movies. I'll do my own theater room at my home. But I would like a dinner. I would like to go out on the town and do things that is fun, you know, together. And it doesn't have to cost a lot. It's just
Right.
being together is good. So to me, that's a good date, a first
Right.
good date, you know?
My ideal, I would rather do something other than dinner, like something fun to where we have to interact, you know, like, or maybe like something like bowling, something where you got to like show your personality, you know?
Yes.
Like, I don't want to go over dinner and we just sitting over dinner and you're not talking
No,
about
well,
nothing.
dinner can be last then.
Yeah,
I think that,
dinner,
yeah, what you're
second
saying
date.
is good. Let that be, well, not even the second date. Maybe it could be after after we've done bowling
Right.
or done whatever, then
Right.
dinner.
Right.
Because I figured you out, or I see what you know, your
Right.
personality.
Yeah, because if you're boring, I don't want to go to dinner with you. Honestly.
You don't want to eat. It's like,
No.
Do you feel that way?
It depends. I'm not a outward person, so I think more.
You're an introvert.
Yeah, more secluded areas to like kind of talk would be better for me. Because once I know you're stupid, it's like, okay, well, I can go.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You know, longer. So,
Well, okay, on that note, what would you like to wear? Wait a minute. Would you like to meet someone at a bar, online, or through a friend, or by fate? I'll answer that. I'm going first. By fate is always good for me. I love that, but I'm not going to tell on myself, but
I was just gonna say that.
Just-
I gotta
just-
tell y'all something, but I ain't gonna.
yes, but no, I'm gonna go. You know, I actually met my significant other, my husband. I was going to a club with my sister. I was, and he was coming out, and I was going in. And I promise y'all, I know y'all tripping. I know y'all gonna think I'm tripping, but I looked at him, and he was way up there, and I was down here with my sister coming up. And I looked at my sister and I said, "Oh, look at my husband." I had claimed him already. I was like, "Look at my husband."
that's fate.
Yeah, okay, that's
Right.
fate. Okay, see, that's how I like to do it.
Right.
And I hadn't not gotten into the club yet. I was going up to the club. So, okay, so that is how I like to meet him. But I kind of trapped him. Because once he was coming down this way, I was going up this way. And soon as we got right in front of each other, I took my purse and I dropped it right down. And the gentleman that he is, he picked it up and he looked at me. He said, "Did you drop this?" And I was like, "Yes." That's old school.
Look, these days they're not gonna fly. They're gonna take your purse.
Oh,
And it
that's
will.
now, you know, that don't make no
gonna take
sense.
it.
Right.
Oh, for real?
So hard and stuff, bro. You gotta.
Now see,
Yeah,
dating
it's
today.
different. It's different.
So how would you like? Okay, bar, online, through a friend, or by fate?
Honestly, well, ideally it would be by fate, but honestly, it don't matter. Like if I like you, I like you. I don't care if I met you at the trailer park.
Okay.
You feel me? I
Yes.
like you. But by fate, for sure.
Okay.
For sure.
It has to be either by a friend or by fate. Because I don't know, people at the bar, it's not that I don't take them serious, but it's like, how many times I did this? You know what I'm trying to say? You probably a veteran. I can
True. Better.
But either by friend or by fate.
Okay, friend or by fate. Okay.
I don't like my friends to know my man. So
well, that's a good thing. Take it from yes, that's a good thing. They don't need to know your man. They don't need to know your husband. They don't need to know a whole bunch about you. That's a good thing. Yeah.
I'm the opposite. All my girls know everything. I know all my girls everything. We just everything because it's like we all have different types of men. So it's not like there's never a time where it's like
No, but there's always a skeezer, and they always they try to sit there and have that. But once no, don't let your friends know your man. They don't need to know your man. Get your own man to know.
right.
You know.
But I know of them.
You can know my man when we're going out to dinner, and you got your man with you, and I got my man with me, but you don't need to know him. No. And that's not insecure. That's pardon.
That screams it.
That's what?
That screams insecurity. Why can't have no? Not saying like.
Because look, I've lived a long time to know what snakes are.
Well, you said
No, for real.
Awful friends. You're right. You're right. But that's why they're not friends now.
Well, yeah.
But not for that particular reason, because that's never happened. But for other things that snake. Okay. Why don't you trust these men today? What are they doing that is so bad?
Everything.
Oh, okay. So what is everything? What is everything?
Let me see.
It's just a lie.
Liars?
Yeah, it's a lie. Lying.
Shit, I think that's just in their DNA as men. Guys, let me just say this, because I know men are probably watching this and saying, y'all tripping. It's y'all. I'm gonna give you guys the opportunity as well to come on the show and tell us how men feel about the women. We are just talking, and we're talking about dating, and we're talking about women dating men. And so in the next couple of episodes, we're gonna have the men telling us what they feel about us. And then hopefully we'll have everybody, men and women, and see, what's what. Yeah. But so what is so bad about them? And you said lying. Take it from me. I believe that it's just in their DNA. A man just lie. They lie when the truth sound better. And it just don't make no sense. You can say, you know what? I see a bird in the sky. They'll come out and be like, no, I don't see it. And it's right there. And they'll just say no. And I don't know why. It's just in them. Did you wash your hands? Yeah, I did. And then you jump up and you see them washing their hands.
Right.
It's like, I thought you said you washed them. I'm washing them now. Wow, really? They do that kind of stuff, guys.
Right. I would say it's not me. I don't just straight out the back not trust men. Like, I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt, but once you're like super inconsistent,
once you showed it,
right? Once you've already showed like you're not truthful, then my trust for you is already out the door. Like, it don't matter what you do. You're a liar.
Right, right. And you can't pull that back.
Right.
Right? It's just like pregnancy. The baby can't go back in.
Right.
It's out.
Right.
But that lie.
Right. That's all about the person that they are. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just wake up and be like, oh, I don't trust men. Like, they got to have done something for you to believe that you can't trust them, you know? So once you show me inconsistency in your story and like your whole aura, like I'm big on honesty, aura, and like my discernment is so strong. So if I meet you straight off the back and I don't like you, it's just
something's up with you.
Something wrong with
that
you.
radar is going off.
Right.
Yes. But lying to me is so big. It is just super, super big. And you are so right. Jade, you are right. When you lie, I mean, this to me goes for a male or a female or anyone.
Right.
When I have caught you in a lie, understand you are a liar till you die.
Right.
It is nothing you're going to be able to say to me, nothing you're going to be able to do. You are a liar, period. So, I mean, will I stay with you after you've lied? Yeah, I will. Yeah. And it depends on what that lie was.
You won't get the same me.
Yeah,
I feel like
no, you're gonna get lies too. I mean, why would you give me what you don't want?
Right.
So you want? Oh, this is what we doing? Let's just lie. We're gonna just lie. But I'm not gonna stay with you too long and too much if you're constantly lying. See, like I said, it depends on what that lie is. If it was something like, let's use the wash hands again. Honey, wash your hands before you make my sandwich. Okay, honey, I washed my hands. And then you sneak in there and you're looking around the corner and he's washing his hands then.
Right.
Or he already said, I already washed my hands.
Right.
And then you sneak around and you're, Well, I'm washing them now. See, little white lies and stuff like that, that's not
Right.
cause for, yeah. But big ones, that's something.
Exactly.
That's something to me. This is something, oh Lord. I gotta read this. People send this in. Okay, are guys too feminine today?
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna tell my business real quick.
Nah, don't tell your business. It's somebody else.
No. Why is my baby dad?
Oh my God.
Why he didn't give me no flowers? Like, you never give me no flowers. Do you know what this man said, y'all? Zoom in. You know what he said? Do you give me flowers?
Oh.
Not fun. That's not good.
Is that gay? That's gay. Is that not gay? I'm sorry, baby daddy, but hey.
It's so many things that I see today. I wish the person that told me this, he said something is going on with the food that's making the men more sensitive. I ain't lying, guys, and I'm hoping that I get this person before all of this is over so he can say exactly how he said it to me. He said it's making the men more feminine, more sensitive, more women-like, more soft than it's something that they're putting in the food or whatever. I don't know.
And men do not realize women do not need a man. The Bible say a man who find a good wife has found a good thing. It don't say a woman that found a good man found a good thing.
Oh, girl,
No.
say it, Jade, and that is so true. That is so true. But it is right. When they find a good woman, they have found a good thing, and some of them take that for granted and they don't know
Exactly.
it. But on that. Yeah, I don't want to stay on what you said, but I don't know how I would have react if my man had said, "Do you give me flowers?"
Yes.
I think I'm just going to be honest. What I would have said is, I probably wouldn't buy you flowers because I thought that was something a man do for a woman, not something a woman do for a man. I would buy you a watch, I would buy you something else, but I wouldn't even think that you want flowers. So you wanting flowers is making me think.
I just say you're gay, and I hung up. Okay. I'm not into stroking the ego. You're not the catch. These niggas, I mean,
It's okay. Y'all, I told you we were family, and I'm trying to stay calm. And oh my God, no, it's okay.
Terrell got me under this thing. I'm sorry. Y'all gotta cut
Just
that.
have fun with us, guys. Just have fun.
Okay. So yeah, what was I saying?
You said they were.
They think they the catch.
Yeah.
These men think they the catch.
Yeah.
Like, it's just crazy.
No, they
Crazy. They want you to court them these days. Like,
I've got to read what
insane.
someone texted me right before the show started. I'm going to read that. And it was almost like what you were saying, almost what you just said a moment ago. And I mean, you don't know her from Adam.
Right.
And if all, and I keep saying all, but y'all know what I mean when I say all, when a lot of women say the same thing, it's usually that duck, you know, quack, quack, yellow, water's rolling off the back. Then if it's yellow, you would think that's a duck. It's a duck. If a lot of women said it, so
it's giving duck.
it's giving duck. Do you believe today's mothers are messing up our tomorrow's sons?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, she said that quick. How?
Yes. Yes.
It's like when it comes to y'all's daughters, when I have to say y'all mothers in general, when it comes to, well, we have to say black mothers because we black. When it comes to black moms, a lot of the times, yes, you do coddle your daughters, but not in the way that you think that y'all coddle y'all sons. Because as we talk about in dating, we still have to be at the forefront like we're the men. And yet they want to be the girl. Not saying they want to be women, but they want that
Affection.
that their mother gave them, yes, that their mama gave them, or their
Not your
grandma,
mama.
whoever raised them, whichever female figure gave them that they wanted, because they either they don't know how to, you know, it's just.
Well, do you think it's maybe because maybe it's a single mother that's
No.
raising them?
No.
Because if it's a father figure around, the father should.
Have a father figure around and still be a mom.
Right? 'Cause
Yeah, I know, but I'm trying to understand what you're saying, that they want that same cuddling and that same gushy.
Enabling, meaning you could do a whole lot of, when you were a child, when you were a boy, you do a whole lot of bad things because you were a child. You're going to do it. Oh, it's okay. You get in your teens, it's okay. You get in your 20s, it's okay. But at a certain point when it comes to your
When you get with me.
Right, y'all cut it off when it comes to the girls. 13, look, you don't got your period, you starting to get real grown. You smelling yourself.
you need birth control. Like they need condoms.
Exactly, but you don't tell them that.
Exactly.
Y'all be so happy they bring that grandchild home at 16, 17,
That's
ain't got no job, but let your daughter get pregnant, you gonna be ready to,
Kick them out. Like I
Oh,
experienced
wow.
this firsthand.
Guys.
to translate into relationships because now they're looking at us to be doing what y'all doing. I'm not about to be putting up with cheating in line. I'm not your mama. I'm not gonna look at what your mama did
Exactly.
in the 50s and the 80s and then turn around and do it with you.
Exactly.
You ain't half attractive as your daddy. is.
And I feel like let me
Okay, piggyback
clap
off of that.
tea, Crystal. Let me add my 2 cents. I feel like black moms, and I'm only saying black moms because you're black.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they coddle their sons, and they unintentionally, from the trauma that that has gone unnoticed from their life and their mom, they unintentionally raise their daughters as men.
Mm-hmm.
They want you to wear the pants because they wore the pants when they were young. They're like continuing the cycle. You know what I'm saying? They coddle these men like they're gonna be there forever. I don't understand. And then
the world is already hard on them.
Right.
It's not hard on black women.
But
Right.
guys, can I let me say something to that, because I am a black mother as well, and I do have
don't get offended.
I'm not getting offended, but what you're saying, I want to say something that, yes, we do, teach our daughters. I teach my daughter, and I'm not going to say harder on her, but I don't want her going out there oblivious to crap that men will do. I need her to understand it's real, and you just got to be hard. You can't be just soft, because they will walk all over you, take everything you have, and especially if you have not been exposed to nothing, you have not been taught anything, you're just weak and soft and think that man is supposed to do everything for you. No, when you walk into a relationship, let him see you like, oh my gosh, I better bring it. I better have something. I better do something, because she already got hers. A girl that has her own. And I'm gonna be honest, and I'm not tooting my horn. My husband can tell you, when I first met him, when he looked around when he came into my apartment, he was like, damn. And he saw the car that I was driving, saw the job that I had at the time. He already knew, don't come in here playing. Because I don't need you. You see this. You see, I don't need you. I have you here because I want you here. So if you're going to be here and you want to be here, act like you know and do and hold your weight. I'm not going to carry you. Is that too much?
No, I
You
agree.
realize the manipulative lying men that's gonna walk all over you are the sons that y'all are raising?
Exactly.
Or allow
The
them to
sons
come
that
up?
we're
Yes.
raising?
Don't look questionable now, yes.
I feel like
Oh, she's
Okay.
attacking me.
no, she's not. Don't take it personal. We're having a conversation. So I feel like off experience, because I have a younger brother. So like I'm gonna say, yeah, they coddle them. I forgot what I was gonna say. I lost track of thought. I'm sorry.
They cuddle them, and well, let me see. I'm
sorry. That's what I was about to say. The same things that you try to instill in your daughter, you need to instill in your son, because from my experience, I had to leave my mom's house. Like I had to jump off the porch. My brother, he never had to leave my mom's house. So imagine he meet this woman and he just piggyback off her and move into her spot and expect her to treat him like
Your mother's treating
like my mom treats him. You know what I'm saying? Because he never had experience of getting things on his own. So you see a woman with her own things, and you think you're finna come up in here?
Oh, okay. Now I have to read this. I have to. Let me find it. That is exactly one of the things that I received. Hold on, just a moment. I received that. It said, I got it. I was gonna wait with this, but no. It says, okay, 44. Okay. Why do men feel that when they meet a woman with everything, they don't have to contribute?
That's why I just.
You just said that, and that's what I was saying. Some of the things that she's saying, someone else texted me that and asked the same thing. Okay. And then, why are they possessive when they are married to someone else? What makes them think
I
that?
ain't experienced that.
Yeah, y'all don't mess with married. Okay, that's a good thing. Okay, what makes them think that money solves everything?
That's what's been
Well, it doesn't solve everything, but it needs to be present.
It doesn't, right?
Because you can't live off of love.
Right.
Love ain't never fed me.
when it's like when a man feel like money can fix everything, they either say their mama, you know, things like they don't say their mama accept for money, or it's just it's something to instill like, oh, if you buy presents, if you give her money, then you know.
It's social
everything
media,
is
because
money.
ain't no way you think you just gonna have money and nothing else, like, or money and then be a cheater, or money and not be a real man. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I can make my own money.
Right. Okay. Okay. Let's see. In the last 5 years, how many scrubs, losers, have you crossed? Have you ran across in the last 5 years? Now, before anyone answer this question, because you know I can't answer it because I have not been dating, but I'm gonna say I would think that in the last 5 years, if you have ran across more than, I'll just make it the number high, more than 5 in 5 years, that's just crazy to me.
It ain't crazy, it's real life.
But how many have you ran across?
First of all, I just been out the market for 3 years, so that was one scrub.
Okay.
The man from before that, scrub. And I'm gonna say about 3, but I just went to New Orleans, y'all. And I'm in love.
Jenny's crazy. But
I'm in love.
well then see, it's not more than 5. And maybe that number was really high. And which is good, because if every year there's a scrub in that year or a loser.
No, seriously, but if you're single, like now, I'm single and I'm mingling, I done ran across some scrubs. Like, I don't like your aura, I don't like your personality. That's y'all know Sprinkle, that lady?
I don't.
It's giving dusty.
Yeah.
Don't deal with no dusties.
Okay.
You know, that's the aura I'm in.
Okay.
I'm not accepting no more dusties.
Right.
If you ain't got your own, don't come over here.
Right. Well, that should have been in the beginning. That's how it was with me from the beginning. Like I was
Right.
saying, I had what I needed.
Right.
And then some. No, you were not coming in and just taking or
Right.
just louching and no.
Right.
Where they do that at? Not here.
Because the right man can help you become a better woman, but I feel like for the most part, women help men get to their point of life, of success.
And then they mess around and go to someone
Go to
else. And I'm
someone
trying not
else.
to say what I want to say, but yeah, a strong black woman help him out and get him where he
Yeah.
want to be, and
then
then
you
he
lose
goes.
your aura, and
Then he
you
goes
lose-
somewhere else and be with someone else.
Yeah, all your hard work
Yeah.
gone.
Yes.
Gone. That's why you
Yeah.
don't build these men up. Don't build them up. If they don't already got it, wait till they got it.
Well, let me just say this on that note. Do you think that, would you date a man whose tax bracket is not as high as yours or on your level? Would you date someone that's not making as much money as you? I'm going to answer that first. Yes, I would, because now it depends. Because everybody can't just be balling all the time. If he
Right.
came correct, he was genuine, the love was genuine, and you really cared about him and you knew his potential. You saw that he's a hard worker and he's just on a job right now that is just not paying what he wanted, but he's working at something where in 2 years or 5 years, he's going to have his PhD. He's going to have his doctorate. He's going to be an attorney. He's going to be a surgeon. Yes. If I'm making, $500,000 and he's only making 100,000, yes, I would, because I love him and I see the potential. Now, no ma'am, no sir. I'm not going to be making a certain amount and you are coming home every day and you are saying that you're working hard and you're trying to work at something and do something and you really aren't, because I can see what you're doing.
Right.
And that ain't gonna work. It's like, oh, that's what you think you're gonna, okay, so it's not gonna work. Goodbye.
From experience, like I said, no.
Yeah.
No, because a man is not gonna do nothing, but you cannot
If you love that guy,
Yes.
if he's somebody that's really working hard and doing what
I
he's supposed
swear to you, I love my man. I love him to death and I see his potential, but it's like 3 years later, I still
Still
don't
doing the
feel
same
right.
thing.
And I'm not gonna wake up, I'm already 26. I'm not gonna wake up at 30 and still be saying, oh, you have potential. Like, that's me coddling you. Nigga, go get it already. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like you cannot bring a man to your level. You can't. They're always going to bring you to their level. So if you're the
No, they're not gonna always bring you to their level, because
Well-
I'm not gonna let a scrub or a loser bring me down.
Right.
You
but
gotta
that's
go.
how love works. If you have in your mind that you love this man, you're going to do anything.
But what you just said, hold that thought. I gotta say it before I forget.
Go ahead.
What you just said is someone told me when I'm trying not to say, we were trying to purchase a home, and they said, this is what happens when two people get together and they're purchasing a home. If one person has bad credit and one person has really good credit, one thing will happen. That person with the good credit is going to bring that person with bad credit up. Or that person with bad credit is going to bring the person with good credit down. That is so true.
Right.
And I was like, well, in this situation, the bad credit will be pulled up because ain't nobody pulling me down. No,
Right.
you're not. No, because I'm going to continue to do what my mother
Right.
taught me and what I knew that was working for me to keep myself the way it was and, help the other person. So
Yeah, I just feel like me saying he's hardworking, he has potential, that's like me settling. I feel like we need to be equally yoked now from experience.
From the beginning?
From the beginning, because
well, I
know
guess
what
in
I
this
do?
time, in this day and
In this
time,
day
that
and
probably
age.
need to be because
because it's just no. Like you said.
How do you feel? What? Well, like I said, what?
Like you said, they can't bring you down. If you
You gotta let them, yeah.
Right. But you gotta put in not a but. That's right. You have to put in perspective. You have a baby. You can't work. You know what I'm saying? You have to depend on this man. So it's like, well, you don't have to. You can't work while you're pregnant. I didn't work while I was pregnant. So I had to depend on my partner or whatever. So imagine you're in this position and he's not like getting y'all there. You can't just keep saying he has potential, because I got potential. Everybody has potential. Everybody is born.
Well, after a while, I get it. I do get it. After a while, that potential turns into you're lazy.
Right.
Because why is it? No.
And you're just comfortable with
and
me.
if you have not gotten or halfway there or by 3 or 4 years, no, you need to change that and do
Right.
something else, because clearly you haven't even inched up to get closer to this. You're
Right.
still trying.
Right.
So it's not working, so switch to something else. But you can work when you're pregnant. I actually
Yeah.
worked all the way up until I went into labor on my job.
That's beautiful. But me, I'm not doing nothing while I'm pregnant.
I wish I did have the leisure and the luxury of not being able to work and have my feet up and rubbed every day when I was pregnant. But no, it took both of those incomes to get where we are now to be just comfortable.
See, that's beautiful. If y'all have a goal and a plan and a set thing to do, but if you talk about those goals and you're not really working towards them and achieving them, and you're smoking every day, and then imagine like you smoke every day and then you stop smoking, and it's like, what do we got in common for real? Like, we just was getting high together and talking about what we want to do. But when you actually start putting the work in, you see like your value. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Don't know. We need to be equally yoked over here.
Okay, and that's probably this day and time, you know. What do you think? You didn't answer that.
I think he gonna have to make more money than me.
From the jump?
Yeah. Cause
Okay, that's today,
yeah,
I guess.
and a lot of experiences, like when you see, not even just like on TV, just like in general, women that do make more money than their men, a lot of times the men just have this jealous, you know, kind of like they feel some type of way because they feel that they should make more money because they're the man, and which you should, because you know, you man. So, and I mean, why not? I can still make my money, but yes, you should make more money than me.
Right.
So you guys,
No, that's upholding societal standards. See, and the men done sit here and place all these standards, and now they don't want to uphold them no more because they broke and they don't want to do the work.
well, you know what? No, I don't know these stars, guys. I sometimes. Okay, so Rihanna makes more than, is it ASAP?
Yeah, but
What's it-
ASAP still is famous though. You know what I'm trying to say? That's different. Both of them are still very famous.
Yeah, but she makes a lot more. I thought they were married. They said that they're not married. No, I didn't say that they said that. I'm sorry. I heard on TV the other day that they said that this couple was not married. I think he's in trouble with. I'm going to the left, guys. I'll bring it back. But he doesn't make nearly as well. No, I don't know what this man make, but I've seen some of the things that, you know, that she has, and they have this thing where it shows you how much a star or something makes. She does make more than him, but I don't think that.
Famous people. They're both still very famous in their own right.
Right, and he's
everyday people.
Everyday people.
Everyday folks.
Every
Okay.
day.
So if you were Rihanna, that's making, I'm just throwing a number out there, $1 million a year, and your man was making $20,000 a year, you would have him? No. But he's a star. And he don't start making $20,000. But no, it was a joke, and it was just something to say. And he was making $100,000 a year, and you're making $1 million a year. You still have him. He's an actor. He's just a beginner. He's a stage actor.
But you're not as famous. You're talking about.
I get it. I get it. I get what you're saying. What you was about to say?
And give it a couple years, Rihanna. We'll
Oh my gosh, don't say that. I like them together.
I do too.
And he's so good with his kids. That's a plus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
How would you bring the magic back in dating? What would you need these men to do to bring this magic back? Guys, listen up. Just listen up. You know, and I know it's only two people's opinion or three. I'll put my opinion in there. But see, it's so different today. It's not that much, you know, that you have to, well, you still have to be a man with me, but to bring the magic, just be who you were when you stole my heart. You know, you was working real hard, false advertising. Come on,
Right.
let's go.
Don't pull up with the money and ain't got the money
don't
next
say, well, I'm
week.
tired tonight. I don't feel like going anywhere. I don't want to do anything, or I don't want to. You can't be false advertising, giving somebody something, and then they say, I do, or they say, okay, you're mine, you're my man, and we're going to be together. And then after you've gotten comfortable, after you've gotten good, you want to just start switching. What do you think is going to happen? We were attracted to what you were doing. That's why we said, I do. You can't just be a circle and then once everything is good, you're a square.
Right.
Go to another square, because over here these are circles. That means we're trying to do something. We're trying to go around the world, do things, right?
Right.
Okay,
I would
right?
say sustain from sex, first of all, so early on. I mean,
Wait, not are you saying don't have sex at all, or
no, like,
because there's no way in the world that I could be with a man and not have done nothing, because if I marry you and things aren't right after we get together and you ain't right, divorce the next day, annul all of that. No,
yeah, I mean, like, so early on, because sex is like confusing. You have sex with somebody, you think like, oh, okay, well, what are you doing every day? Call me every day. Da, da, da. I mean, that's how I am. What are you doing, nigga?
You hook. That's called trap hook.
I would say sustain from sex from when, like, early on in y'all relationship, and, you know, just be honest and be yourself. Like, don't be the social media you. Like, who are you?
Right.
Like, what's your real name?
That was, oh no, I know they don't come with fake names. That's sad.
Yes.
Oh,
I be
wow.
having to ask these men, like, what's your mama name you? What's your mama name
They still
you?
lie about that, girl.
That's
Yes.
insane. You can't come in and say my name is Boo Boo. Okay,
No,
your mom
for
named you
real.
Boo Boo?
Exactly. Like,
Yeah.
what's your name?
There was you just said something, and I'm gonna look through her questions because it was something that you just said that somebody texted me and asked me. It was almost verbatim what you just said. Gosh, I can't remember, but I'm gonna look it up. And it is like, it's just the men today. I'm not bashing you guys. Please don't take it that way. I'm actually
Right.
having fun and just
Right.
talking, but. These girls, they know they're out there, they're doing these things. So, and don't throw tomatoes, anything at them. They're just saying, first of all, they're telling you things that they have experienced. You can't take that away from them. And then they're telling you things that, they feel that would work, and you want to listen up. I mean, yeah, it's sure it's only 2, but and 3 myself, but it's still, if you listen up, you just might be able to know that, hey, what you're doing is not right. Okay. How confident are you? Do you have to feel good to look good, or look good to feel good? Me, I would like for them to be both. I like to look good and feel good, because it comes real powerful when you're looking good and you feeling good. OMG, the power behind that.
Right.
It's like you just know you're in the house. But I need to feel good, period. Even if I don't look good, if I'm feeling good, the happiness and the good, and because I have the energy, and because I'm my body, and see, when you live longer and you know that health is everything,
Right.
when you're feeling good, I don't have to look good. But I know I just said I want both, but I did ask the question, which one? I would love them both, but if not, my choice would be I have to feel good, because if I'm feeling good, I'm gonna look good anyway, because I'm gonna just,
Right.
as soon as I walk in the daggone, the party's here.
Right. I say look good. I have to look good to feel good, because
Oh, we're so different. See, that era, that's y'all. Okay, go ahead. Tell me why.
Yeah.
Tell me why.
because like I was in like a depressed state for a minute, and like I didn't look myself, you know what I'm saying? So like, especially when you don't already feel, you're already not feeling yourself, you don't look good, it's like, dang, who am I? So you put on your outfit, put on your earrings, and you back to that girl. I feel like I have to look good to feel good. Even if I'm not feeling good inside, I feel like growing up I practiced so hard to always keep a smile on my face, like even though I'm not feeling good inside. So looking good just is a cherry on top for me, because you're
Well-
never gonna know, like, do I look sad right now?
No, you are beautiful.
You'll never know.
You're beautiful. Yes.
Thank you.
So what about you? You have to look good?
Yeah. If I don't look good, I'm not feeling good about nothing going on in here. I
Right.
gotta go home and make myself.
Hey, I don't want to do
Wow,
nothing.
is that superficial, guys?
I don't know.
Is it vain?
I guess you'll call it that.
Maybe.
But I'm sorry, I need to look good on.
I think everyone love to look good.
Right, but some people would say you don't have to look good just to feel good.
But if I don't look good, how do you know that I feel good? How can you talk about me?
Girl. Okay, y'all just look, like my mother always say, keep on living. I bet you that will switch.
Right.
Because what's important, I want to feel good. Because when I feel good, I don't need this makeup. I have it to enhance the beauty.
Right.
But I need my health.
Period.
Okay. Gosh, maybe I shouldn't ask this one, guys, because I don't, you know what? Screw it. What, how do you rate yourself from a scale 1 to 10? You. 1 to 10, how do you rate yourself?
Like when I'm looking like something?
Yes.
A 10? What the hell?
Oh. Okay. Me too. When I'm looking good and feeling good, I do rate myself a 10. But you?
All right, 10.
Okay. But who?
But not even just looks. I feel like my aura is a 10. Like, I'm very genuine. I fuck with you, I fuck with you. I'm sorry.
No, go, it's real.
But yeah, if I mess with you, I mess with you. And I'm an honest person.
That's, you know what? I was going to say that if you did not add that in.
What?
That's what I love about you. You're a very honest person.
Thank you.
Very honest.
Yeah, so I just feel like it's not even about, I mean, it is about the look. Don't come over here, you look busted. But it's the aura, it's the vibes, it's the personality. I give it a 10.
Okay. Well, if I'm asking myself this question, 1 to 10. I would say 10 when I'm feeling good and looking good. However, I believe that. What do you think somebody else would say? Are you a 1 from 1 to 10? And the attitude is included in that. Now I'm gonna say mine first. I think that people that would. Certain people, I'm not going to say all people, because people,
Yeah, everybody don't get the same you.
They
You
don't,
know,
and not only that, people, because I have boundaries, people will, they think I'm very assertive and sometimes intimidating. And so if I was to ask them, what would you rate me? They would rate me probably because of the attitude that they feel that it's not an attitude, it's because I won't let you get your damn way.
Right.
Then you would rate me something like a 7. You know, I won't be less than a 5 and 4. I'm not going to even do that to myself or you. So, hey, but
Or you.
for you.
No, I can feel that, honestly. I can feel that. When I first met you, I loved you straight off the bat. I was like, this is going to be good. This is easy money. But
Because our energy,
Yeah.
you knew I was genuine. You
Right.
knew that I was honest. I told you the truth, no matter how assertive it was.
Right.
Other people, they will take that as, she's a bitch.
Yeah.
She's not good. She just want to rule and control everything. It's not that.
Right. First
You
of all,
do you, I'll do me, but
Right.
be right.
Right.
Be right about it. Not me being right. That's what I'm not saying I have to be right, but you have to be right. And people that are right people, they can feel another right person.
Right.
You know that old saying, crazy recognize crazy? Love and honesty recognize love and honesty.
Right. And I can definitely see that because see people like perceiving you as whatever you just said, bougie. And,
yes.
Well, you
you
didn't say
used to call me
bougie.
that all the time.
But it's because you have a strong personality and you don't play that. You know
Yes.
what I'm saying? You don't just
Don't
wake
try
up,
to run over.
Right. You don't
Yeah.
just wake up and
Want to
feel
attack
like
people.
that.
No.
Right.
You do something. Let me
Right.
check you right where you stand.
Right.
And then we can move on. But you don't want to move on because you was checked and you thought that you were going to be able to get away with it.
Exactly.
But because you can't. My neighbor Sherry.
Ooh.
I love her.
Oh, okay, you love her.
My neighbor Sherry said that she thought that I was a uppity someone that, you know, she thought I was the most.
No,
You
when
know?
you take care of yourself.
But no, Sherry loves me now. You know why? Because our kids were maybe 4, and we've gone to, we've learned, we know each other now, and we really care. I really care for Sherry. I mean, a lot. I love her, and she knows me. She knows my heart, and she was like, "Girl, I pegged you wrong. You are nothing like that. You are a loving, sensitive, caring person." But she would have never known that if she had just ousted me and you know, no matter what I
continue with her perception
Right,
of you.
your perception, yes. You need to give a person a chance and not just be like, okay, she bougie, she's this, she's that.
Yeah, and when you're like, think of yourself as high valued and you have boundaries for yourself and you don't let nobody cross them, people are intimidated by that.
Mm-hmm.
And they just automatically deem you as bougie or she doing too much. I am too much, actually. You're not enough.
Sherry said, she said, when I first met you and you were just so proper and trying to pronounce every word, she said, I promise this is
you a hater, Sherry.
No, I promise you, these are her words. I wouldn't lie, Sherry. No, I wouldn't lie on her. She said, I thought that you were just doing that to impress me. She said, until one day, this is a true story, guys. I could not make this up, and I hope that Sherry is watching this, or she will watch this. I was at the school, and we were picking up our children from school. She said, I was on this side of the hall. She was there at her son's teacher's door, and they were talking, doing whatever. I was over here on this side picking up my son, and something had went on. I wasn't very happy about it, and I was talking to the teacher. She said, when I heard you going off on that teacher, she said, you were just as proper as you wanted to be. You were like, and another thing, lady, let me tell you something. And you don't, she said, when you cursed her out and when you were proper about it, and she said, I knew that it was real. She said, I had to get to know you more. And she did. Sherry, vouch for me, because you know I'm telling the truth. But yes.
Girl,
Okay.
I get that all the time. I thought you was a bitch. No.
The ones that get to know me and know, they always say, okay, I'm glad that I gave it some time.
Right.
Because you are totally different from
Right.
whatever
Right, and those are the best kind of people, I believe. Like the ones you have to really get to know, like the ones you can't read. Because I feel like that means we've been through something.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes, and Sherry and I have been through a lot. My neighbor, I keep saying her because she's 20 years more deep. Yeah. But guys, we would love for you to DM us and let us know what you think about these questions. We're going to come back next week and ask some more because we have a lot of them and we just didn't want to do it all today. However, if you could let us know and add yours in there and then answer some of them because we would like to know how you guys felt, right?
Right.
All right.
I guess.
You guess? I would like to know. So with that said, guys, feel the rumble and listen to the roar, and we'll be back next time. Yay. Bye-bye.